Hey there, welcome back to Sea Power. Welcome back to Operation The Sun Rises. We're operating as Japan, although we do have some American assets. Right now, we are looking to kill an aircraft carrier, a big one. This is the Kutznetsov. And the Kutznetsov has all sorts of fancy radars radiating. Of slightly higher priority, though, are a couple of submarines that got picked up by a swarm of sonobuoys that I'm deploying with, I think, Tora 1 or Tora 2. And these boys, probably up to no good. I have an LA in front. They're only 70 miles out, so I still have plenty of time. I'm going to keep Tora 1 and Tora 2 dropping sonobuoys. But, just to be sure, I want to start readying another couple of S3AJs. This is going to be... no, not an ship loadout. Just an ASW loadout. I want to have one and another one. I don't want them together in a wing. This has to go. This threat. I don't have a submarine out there. I doubt these are going to be friendly. Let's just mark them up right now so I know what they're doing and where they're going. They're doing 20 knots. That's fast. Course 077. Something like that. And this is course 103. So if they're going to maintain, they're going to end up like there. Okay, what do we know? Passive sonar, sonobuoy tracking them. Confidence growing, that's good. Right now, we don't know much. It could be anything. There's the new birds coming up. Excellent. As for striking this aircraft carrier and compatriots, I have a very big aircraft strike planned. What I have here are sort of waypoints slash gathering points for all sorts of different aircraft. Over here, the top one is going to be a flight of P3s. The second one is going to be a second flight of P3s. The third one is going to be a flight of F4 AJs. EJs? EJs. These are packing 5 harpoons each. So that's going to be 15 harpoons coming from there, 12, 12 there, 15 there, 15... nay, 20 there. Because these are wings of 4. So 12, 12, 20, 20, 20. That should give them something to worry about and might cause severe damage to this formation. Right now, though, everybody's still moving into position, so it might take me a minute for all of those units to get ready to go. What I'm also prepping for further action is clearing out these islands here. Because I'm not exactly sure which island I should be clearing, but there's islands there, there. Maybe I need to look into this one as well. We are supposed to be clearing islands, so I'd better be ready. I have an RA5 checking out the place with radar, not seeing anything, but that might have to do with their altitude. I also have going there Tsume 2, EA6B, capabilities Shrike missiles, so if they turn on the radar, we're going to jam them and then hit them with a Shrike. And if that does not work, we got Sakura 13, capable of hitting them with a Maverick and or Mark 82 bombs. We'll just have to get this bird close. I don't know what these things are, whether there are platforms here at all, but, well, it's part of the mission. We're supposed to take control over these islands. So that's what we'll do. Between all of these 5 stars over here, these 5 X's, I have a Tsume 1, another EA6B, and another EA6B taking up positions to start jamming from 3 different directions. And with that, make the harpoon strike possibly as deadly as I can. That's the plan. Tora 3, get over here. Tora 4, take the northern contact. Confidence, 0.4. Could be a Victor 1 or 2, could be an Alpha, could be a Han or a Jin. What's a Jin? A ballistic missile submarine. Okay. With Set 65s, which are pretty old against submarines, and these are wake homers. That's possible. It could be a Jin, it could be a Han. Han's got a Yankee Uniform 3, anti-torpedo 8-mile range, sorry, anti-sub. They got the Wake Homers, and they got the YU-5, anti-submarine torpedo 13-mile range. So you're mostly there to... yeah, you're just a torpedo boat. You're not carrying cruise missiles, that's my concern. Because I don't want these things suddenly popping up and going, ta-da, here we are, and here's your cruise missile spread that you ordered. I don't like that. Tora 1 and 2 are still dropping sonobuoys in case you're going, but I can't see them. Correct, I have turned them off because there's a lot of them. And my formation of aircraft carrier plus friends is just going to maintain their... Well, not strictly maintain their position. But I see absolutely no reason to close the distance. I'm already in their missile range. Arguably, I should be going the other way. But I did want to close the distance a bit more because it does help me with servicing aircraft faster. There's the plan. Now, what do we know about the capabilities of the Jin? They got a hull-mounted sonar, they got no towed array, their top speed is 27 knots. That leaves me to believe that they're a diesel-electric. But... nah, it's probably because they're a ballistic. This guy's only doing top speed 25 knots. And has a hull-mounted sonar, no towed array. Oh, we just eliminated the alpha from the possibilities. They're all nuclear boats. So I was wrong there. You got a hull mount, and I think the Victor 3... They all got hull mounts. They have no towed arrays. So all I need to do is attack them from behind, and ideally they'll not know that there's a torpedo problem at all. Shouldn't be too hard. Just gotta wait for the aircraft to show up. So, let's do that. As I'm moving my aircraft into position, I am finding something with Tsume 1. This is my electronic warfare bird. It's an EM emission from, I think, the island here. It's going to be a search radar, and it's not a friend. I don't think so. I don't think it's a refinery. I mean, we're getting it on emissions, so it can only be things with a radar. It's an SQ-7. That means it's just the search radar. It's not the kill platform. It's not the launcher. This, however, is the launcher. Range 8 miles. Why they suddenly started radiating, I don't know, but it is going to cause problems, as they will detect my incoming airstrike. To some extent. We still don't have all of these guys detected? How's that even possible? Where's the E3? E3 is 155 miles out. You're at 30,000 feet. I'm not really sure what else I could do. Coil, get over here. Sakura. Go. Nothing higher down in the southwest. And both these submarines have now been classified as hostile. This line is not making sense anymore. Get rid of that. We're now heading southeast on a course of 095. You are just maintaining your course and speed. I'm not sure whether rushing in at 20 knots. I understand that they would want to get rid of my aircraft carrier. Sure, that makes sense. But the question is, why are you rushing in at 20 knots? Be a little patient. We got a new hostile helicopter. Oh, I'm not that concerned with helos. This, however, is annoying, because this is going to hamper my abilities to park aircraft over here. So maybe I should send Shogun... No, not Shogun. Tsume 2 and Sakura 13 over there to eliminate that threat before the rest of the airstrike comes in. No, this is basically a waypoint at this point. If there is something that's going to be opening up, I want to just start preemptively jamming the island. We're going to fly over that. Sakura 13 is going to follow. And let's see where this takes us. Why did we lose you? Why did we lose you? What's your depth? What's your last known depth? 450. Okay, so we're going to toss a sonobuoy right on top of your head. And it's going to be an active. I'm going to say below the layer. Let's say there. You are also going to get your very own active sonobuoy there. That should keep me apprised of any problem at all time. The hunt is about to begin against this Hun. This guy is changing course. I'm not sure what he's doing. He was steadily sailing along southeast, and now he changed course. He's at least being fairly loud about it, and that means he's a fairly easy prey. So it shouldn't be too hard to throw a couple of torpedoes at him, and then call it a day. What I'm going to do is throw 2 Mark 46. These are not improved Mark 46, they're just your regular Mark 46. If Tora 4 cannot get it done, I can always call in Tora 1 for support. They're kind of loitering around. And Tora 2, I think, is also done dropping sonobuoys. The whole screen is now populated with sonobuoys if I turn that on. So I'd rather not. Tsume, push in. Sakura, push in. I think this island might be clear. We're launching a bunch of helicopters. I'm not sure why. They tend to be all sailing around at around 2,000 feet. So, yeah, I don't know. Carry on. Total 4 is first going to drop sonobuoy. Hostile radar. You don't say. Buoy away. Very good. 7012. Do we know what type? Radar installations P14. That's a big one. It has a navigation radar. Yeah, right. Or it's a general radar installation which has also a nav radar? I kind of doubt that. Anyway. This Han. No towed array. So that leaves you vulnerable. I'm going to turn on the sonobuoys for now. Because I want to at least see over here what I'm looking at. You were last seen above the layer. So I'm going to say I'm going to have an active sonobuoy above the layer. And you, my friend, are going to drop 2 torpedoes. Salvo 2. I think you might need to line up a bit more. Opening bomb bay doors. Yeah, he's going to turn around. That's fine. New air contacts. 700... 7018. Wow, it's just another helo. There. Not that big of a deal. Not that big of a deal. Han doing 20 knots. That's going to make detection for him even more difficult. He's going to have a very difficult time trying to detect those incoming torpedoes. Sonobuoy just hit the water, and there is our target. So you're going to come southeast, approach from his rear, throw torpedoes in his def zone, and end the whole show. Not sure what it is. It's doing only 5 knots. Assumed hostile intent.
On station.
ES6B on position. Okay, you guys are going to fly low. You're flying low. I have to very much keep in mind the capabilities of all of these platforms. Those Type 55s are scary, especially with those SQ9s, which have very good NTR range. The 1143 I think is not as imposing. 6.5 mile range. 6.5 mile range. It's mostly self-defense. And of course, if they would work, they would use their air wing in order to defend themselves. Can you imagine what sea power is going to be like? Like maybe in a year or so, when the AI actually knows how to do all that stuff. That is going to be pretty scary.
On station.
Situation here, Tora 4 coming in. Engaging 7008 with 2 torpedoes. Situation here, Tora 3, come around. Throw 2 torpedoes at 7009. Torpedoes should be hitting the water momentarily. Have you no parachute, good sir? Okay, I guess they don't care about parachutes. Do you see a submarine? It really shouldn't be that far. Half a mile. Lock on. Ping a few times. And make a big hole. If he wants to be underwater, we'll put him underwater. Situation with Tora 3 inbound. Engaging 7009, 2 torpedoes. Ready when you are. Range 0.35. Gone active. Acquired. There he is, down there. Weapon away from the other Tora, Tora 4. I was going to say this poor submarine. There's no such thing. If he's going to make it easy to detect him, I'll detect him and eliminate him. That's just how we deal with submarines. This never gets old. We're on 1 time speed? Yep. Oh, left bladed screw. Boom. That's 1. He lost propulsion. Second torpedo should be on him as well. Where is he? Right behind him. Yep. 2 torpedoes, same location. We're probably on his damage control card going to see a big red warning sign for heavy flooding. Turret 3. Oh, you only threw one? No. Did you already hit him? You already hit him! Okay. My bad. So we've hit both torpedoes against both targets. Unless the other torpedo disintegrated somehow. Like, we hit 7009. That's the guy south. We hit once. I'm not sure we're seeing everything in the event log here. At any rate, I am expecting these things to die. But, hey, I still got torpedoes left, so why not? Just go again. Single shot.
Engaging track 7-0.
Tora 3. Come around. At this point, it doesn't really matter. You can just engage from basically any angle. Because normally they can still do something to evade. If you're looking at a submarine that has no propulsion, there's not a whole lot of things they can do. So I don't worry about it that much this time around. Torpedo away. Very good. Loiter at a distance. Throw a torpedo. I don't think they need much more. These things are not displacing a whole lot. 5,000 tons. And LA displaces 6,900. Substantially larger. I'd say more deadly too. What I'm surprised about, there we go, is he's not even throwing out noisemakers. Now he is. That took him long enough. Status on this guy's unknown. Although he might be coming up for air. I think he's trying to do a blow to the surface. Now, status on all my platforms here. I got Oni 1 standing by. Oni 5 pretty much in position. We're gonna start getting lower and lower and lower. 200 feet. This is gonna cut into my fuel range. All I need these guys to do is drop off missiles. They're just missile buses at this point. I do need Sume 1 to go down. We're gonna pop up at low altitude and start jamming the shit out of these guys. Sakura 9. Wait. You're the original flight against the Ludas? You're still here? Well, unfortunately, backdoor 5-1 is not in position yet. It'll take them 8 minutes. Hold on. Another medium radar. Why do you think that's a warship? We hit him another time? 7008. That's the guy in the north. Your noisemakers don't scare me. He's coming up for air. Target south. He's just tried to surface, and he's now going back down. He's dead. He's gonna get another Mark 48. Sorry, Mark 46, just for good measure. Alright, Sonobuoy is active. Let's just do another intermittent lay down here. And Tora 1, I'm going to keep you around because you still carry ordnance. Just climb to 20. There's less dense there. I'm not sure this guy's dead yet. I think he will be. But better make sure. Engage the contact. This airstrike is going to be very nice to watch. If I do say so myself. I mean, we're looking at 84 missile strike. So there's going to be some hits, one way or another. We hit 7009 again, it's the dead one. He's coming up to 335 feet, 330, 320. I know you want a Winchester, but we're not going to do that. Because you still got other tools to work with. Sonobuoy spread. He's dead. Okay, 2 submarines eliminated. Moving on to the ground strike. With this strike preparation, I kind of messed up. Here's why. I have these Oni flights, that's the F4 EJs, going down slightly too early. And therein lies the problem. These guys are thus running out of fuel because they're flying very low. They're only at 1,000 feet now. I'd love to have them at 200 feet. Only 5, already flying low as well. Also running out of fuel pretty quick. And we're also still waiting for the P3s to arrive. So we're just going to have to push them in pretty much directly. But they'll have to be late. So be it. What I'm going to do is use only 1, 5, and 9er. So that's a total of 20 harpoons a pop. So 60 total. And we're going to start spreading out missiles against targets here. First, though, we're going to have the aircraft with the jammers fly in low to make sure that they don't get shot down initially. Once we are at a range where we can start jamming, I'm going to pop up to maybe 1,000, 2,000 feet and start jamming everything. From 3 different vectors. You are going to follow in behind Sume 1. You are going to follow in behind Sume, the ESXB from the airfield. And you are unfortunately not going to receive a whole lot of benefits from jamming whatsoever. Nothing at all. Oh great, there's more Type 55s? And Type 54. Scary. I wonder how good these things are at defending themselves. What my plan is... strike these things all with a few missiles. I think they're going to be overwhelmed with defending against that many missiles, but I cannot be sure. So I have to be a bit careful. Also, go down to 200 feet. I don't care if you go through the last of your fuel. Only 1? Sorry, only 9? You're still out of range. Orchestrating it so that all these missiles are arriving at the same time is always a bit of a hassle. EA6B. Pretty much in jamming range. This guy doesn't really serve a purpose yet. Hold on, we're getting lit up by something. HQ9. Shit, against? Against Sume 1? It's possible. I'm not sure if it's likely. Up to 1,000. I'm not sure if it's likely. Up to 1,000. Start jamming. Active. HQ9 is radar guided or no? Radar guided. Active radar homing. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to start launching missiles then. I have 20 in this wing. So I'm going to say I want to fire 884 or 864. No, that doesn't make sense. So we're going to go Salvo 2. Salvo 2. Salvo 2. Only 1. Not yet in position. So I'm kind of making myself slightly easier to deal with here, which is not ideal. Come on, gentlemen. I need more missiles. You have all locked onto that one. Okay, Salvo 2. Type 55. 7006. Send it. 1. 2. Single shot. The other Type 55. Execute. Now get the hell out. But stay low while you're getting out. Yeah, they're definitely targeting Sume 1. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to jam this missile in time. If not, that means that these harpoons are flying in without cover. Which is sub-ideal. Go to 3,000. We're not jamming them yet. Go to 3,000. We're not jamming these ships, which is unacceptable, because they'll just shoot down every single missile I'm launching at them. You still have chaff. You're going to have to use that in order to stop those incoming missiles. Only 9. Almost. You are actually updated. You are in range. You are in range. You are in range. Just join the attack. Salvo 2 against the aircraft carrier. Now we're jamming them. Everybody's getting jammed. Excellent. Not sure exactly who's doing it, but they'll definitely start feeling effects of that as their radars well, not disintegrate, but start to do poorly. Gentlemen, any day of the week now. 1, 2. Next. 1, 2. Single shot. Type 54. 7027. Get out. Get out. Get out. Missiles away. Did my EA-6B survive? It did. Excellent. 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 Only one. Status. In range. We're going to do the whole song and dance again. Salvo 2. Type 54 Alpha 7028. Level attack. Weapon away. Single shot. What? Oh, I'm trying to launch him with sparrows. Type 54A 7007. Excellent. Next. 7006. 7003. Get out, get out, get out. ES6B, not that aggressive, thank you very much. Climb to 3. Backdoor is late. I'm always disappointed by how slow these P3s are. Oh, hold on. I found a radar here. Go. Go. Jam that. Now we'll see just how good this Chinese fleet is at defeating these missiles. I'm really not targeting much on the fleet northeast side, but I think we'll be able to land at least a few hits on the aircraft carrier here, which should put it out of commission. And this is a scary platform. My priority is the Type 54s and the aircraft carriers, sorry, the Type 55s, because they got those really, really long-range anti-ship missiles. The YJ? Yes. The YJ-18 Eagle Strike. 350 miles. If they detect my ships, I'm toast. Or at least they're gonna throw me for a pretty dangerous loop. That's close enough. Only 9. Everybody survived. Only 5. Everybody survived. We're getting a radar here, but it seems to think it's a ship. It could be a Krivac hidden there. Mark it up. Assume hostile. I'm going to think this island's clear. Let's move up a little. Whatever that is, it's not friendly. Could be anything at this point. We don't know. Any more of those submersible bastards? Are we good? I got coils in position. I'm not expecting an air attack. We will see an air attack very far ahead, especially with our airborne early warning. So I'm not that worried. Speaking of, where is our airborne early warning? Tora. It's not you. Shogun, there you were. We can very, very easily detect incoming aircraft. Unless they're flying low, in which case it's going to be a bit more of a mess. Everybody's getting jammed. Let's see how well this does. Range. 28 miles for the first strike. Second strike, I think, is these. Third strike is those. And then the P3s are just going to be late. But that's not necessarily a bad thing, because there might be ships which are that badly damaged that they'll sink very quickly. If that is the case, I'll be able to write them off, and I don't have to drop more than I need to against those targets. So it's not great that these guys are so late, but it's not necessarily bad, because you're going to overspend on missiles otherwise. I am going to assume that we are not going to have enough of a strike. So what I would like... I only got different squadrons. Of course you can still manage that if you merge them together manually, but I'm lazy.
New air. Contact detected.
Why are my Congos invisible? That's really good stealth. Fantastic stealth. Excellent. Now, some of these helicopters are getting jammed. I'm wondering how well they're going to be capable of burning through the jamming, and thus giving their ships a little bit of information about what's coming their way. Range 18 miles. Everybody's still jamming. Oni's going to fly back to base. But we got an activator. Not sure what their radar range is. Fly. Oh crap, you guys are out of fuel. You're going to have to fly basically over that radar site. Lovely. What you got there? Something... could be an airbase. Oh. Okay, in that case, I'm going to need my Air Force for something else. I'm going to need my Air Force to strike that airbase. Do we have a strike heavy or something? Yeah. 24 Mark 82 bombs. I'll take it. Just give me all of them. We're going to take out an airbase. It's a good thing the AI doesn't use them, at least presently. But they might still change their mind on that. At this point, I'm expecting gunfire. 9-mile range, 8-mile range. Though the aircraft carrier can actually use guns, I think. Well, you do have the cash down, but that has a range of 2. Yeah, 2.2. Slow it down. Normally my PC can easily handle this game. But right now there is quite a lot of moving parts. And I think it's not so much my PC, it's the game that's slowing down. It's the game. Range 5 miles. Now we're seeing some reaction. Type 55 throwing missiles. They gotta burn through. They just don't have as much of a warning as they normally would. I mean, the warning was being jammed. It's just that they don't have as much opportunity to shoot down these missiles. If they were shooting down these missiles at 65 miles, that'd be something else. Look at this carrier trying to defend itself. Sorry, aircraft carrying cruiser, of course. It's not an aircraft carrier, because how dare you. This is looking pretty good so far. We're starting to lose some missiles at about 3-mile range. Kutznetsov is intercepting. The Renhai is intercepting. Damn. Efficient. You're traveling up to meet Chaff Cloud, I think. Jeez, these guys are good. Very good. This is... Boom. This is something else. They've intercepted everything so far. This is why I should have had all these strikes arrive at the exact same time. They intercepted everything! Wow. Okay. I was expecting at least a few hits. But nope. They just neutralized every single missile. That changes things. Oh no. No, 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 no. There's an SQ-7B launcher there. They got 4 missiles. I think they used 2. 1. Chaff might have taken it. Oh, you're so close. And apparently there's a landing ship down there? Not sure why. There's nothing these guys can do because they're out of fuel. Yeah, bingo fuel. They will not listen to my orders. So I might lose a few birds here. Okay, unfortunate. Now, what I do think might work here is that these ships will have some form of a reload on some of those weapon systems. I'm not sure how much, but they will have to reload them. And that might make them more vulnerable. Good lord, the P3s still aren't here. How big's Oni flight? 2 birds? Did we lose some? No, we did not lose some. What? Curious. Okay, we got another contact there. There's the launcher. It just sent another. It's got 1 left. Don't know if these things carry a reload. Oh, here's the other guy. Jeez, he's so bright I can barely make him out. Contrast's not good for me against this back row. Survive! Chaff it! You know when. Better than I do. Oh, the missile didn't get there! It didn't have the range. Thank God. Okay. Back to the missile strike. How are we getting on? We're getting pretty much to the same point where they're going to start intercepting. About 8 to 5 miles. And from there it gets progressively worse. These Type 54s are probably not as advanced. But they definitely got a lot of weapon systems that can help out. There's the gun. This time around it's more missiles spread out against more targets. Especially the aircraft carrier might have some more work to do. Range, 5 miles. I think that cash tan is phenomenal, though. It's gonna... There we go again. That's their self-defense missile systems. How can I capture that? That's a good shot. Intercepted, 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 intercepted. I'm not even mad. That's amazing. Intercepted, 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 intercepted. Come on, can we at least pretty please get one hit? I might have to start peeling off these ships one by one. Just throw 24 missiles at these two ships. See how they handle that. Look at that! Splash, splash, splash. Who's RTB? Only 2. Alright, fine. 2 mile range. So, Seawiz is about to rear its ugly head. There it is. Close in. 4 missiles en route. We got a bunch of missiles coming in from the Type 55. One going for pop-up phase. 2. Wow. Oh, they got it! And you're going for chaff? No, 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 no. But you're... My hope's on you, my friend. We got a hit. Oh! There! Brother. Why? I gotta find a way to get this camera lower. Sheesh. We did hit track 7027 with a 50 with an AGM-84. 7027. You. Boom. Yeah, you got damage. You got some damage. I think you also got some damage. And there are more of these missiles en route. They're burning, but they're still functional. The Type 55 over there missiled these things out of the sky. And they managed to neutralize the other 2 as well. There's one more missile that might do something against the outmost Type 54 Alpha, track 7028. Come on. Just a hit. Wound them, cripple them, destroy a radar. Yes. Excellent. Good damage. Good damage. Job well done. Secondary explosions. So we got 2 of these guys crippled. The Type 55... Oh. We hit 7004? Or did somebody else do that? 7027? Huh. I guess one missile snuck through. This is good news. Because the carrier has taken some damage. We got 2 fully operational Type 55s. 1 burning. Most likely dead Type 54. And over here another Type 54 dead. This guy's going to take some missiles. I think we can neutralize these 2 with the P3 flight. Shouldn't be that hard. Range to the ships is actually a bit too close. Pull back a little bit, in case these guys get any funny ideas. which I would not like. Alright, I'd say this was a pretty good strike. Pretty good strike, but we're not done yet, so we're going to have to hit them again. Which you will see in part 3 of this operation. Thank you for watching this one. I hope you've enjoyed. I'll see you soon for part 3. Unless you've already seen it, because, you know, it's available for members right now. Hit the join button down below. Support me for $1 a month, and you can see all the videos early access. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon for more.